What's up? It's the Gigabyte Grizzly Brohemian, and this is a messed up time we live in, so I need you all to do me a favor. Wear your mask. Like this, not like this, or like this, or like this, like this. Wear your mask. It's for your safety and mine. Because if I see you without one, I'm going to pump kick a mask onto your face. Got it?
Announcement from Benjamin C. Steele talking to you about wearing a mask. Not this one, but this one. With everything going on right now with this pandemic, you need to wear a mask. My mask is for your safety. Your mask is for mine. I don't care what your uncles, brothers, best friends, mailman's roommate from college put on social media. Chances are they didn't think it through, and there's a very better than average chance that they're an idiot. So when you go outside, you put on your little mask over your face, put the little straps around your ears, and we're all going to be a lot safer. This is a team.
Mercer, one half of the tag team champions. I'm here to tell you that if you want to be a champion, if you want to survive this thing, wear your freaking mask, okay? It comes in all different colors. You can get Eclipse Blue, JC White and Black, or even hell, Blue and Gold. But guys, please, also remember, please, it goes over the nose. Over the nose. Thank you.
for an inch, yeah, I fight for you all. It's the truth and I'm in, yeah, I fight for referee breath.
What's up? It's the Gigabyte Grizzly Brohemian, and this is a messed up time we live in, so I need you all to do me a favor. Wear your mask. Like this, not like this, or like this, or like this, like this. Wear your mask. It's for your safety and mine. Because if I see you without one, I'm gonna pump kick a mask onto your face. Got it?
Announcement from Benjamin C. Steele talking to
Parental discretion is advised.
This show is brought to you by IndyWrestling.us and IndyWrestling.network for your independent wrestling entertainment. Slice on Broadway, supporting Pittsburgh podcasting with the perfect pepperoni pizza. Just Pro Wrestling News Podcast. No filler, no pop-ups. Production services by Sidekick Media Services. And listeners like you, supporting us at patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back.
It is the Wrestling Mayhem Show 785 Tuesdays. We've been talking about professionalized wrestling live from the Sorgatron Media Studios in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, right across from the lovely taco stand that we have frequented. But we are ready for a fun show. We know how unpredictable they can get after last week. First of all, we have from Beacon, New York. He's the only Mayhemmer with a future endeavor letter from the WWE and a Slammy Award. Mad Mike.
Sorg, it's officially Spoopy season.
It is officially Spoopy season.
Yes.
Yes.
Officially.
Are you excited for it? All the
My current plan is right after this show, I'm going to be watching the New Day Undertaker Netflix special until the season finale of What If drops.
Okay.
That's my current plan.
I gotta tell you, I spent a good half an hour on the New Day special and Undertaker special. Can we just call it a holiday special at this point? It really
Yes.
is.
Yes.
It is a WWE
Yes.
holiday special, interactive.
Oh man, I hope they come out with one for Christmas too.
Oh, they do a Christmas one.
Fuck.
If they get Mick Foley in there, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Yeah, actually, Mick Foley as Santa. That'd be
We
perfect.
can't have Santa Mark
Oh my
Henry.
god! Oh my god! Sorg!
Yes.
I
Hold on a
usually
second.
don't have ideas
Somebody's
as to
playing
this
with
early.
their headphones.
I want
What is
Mick
happening?
Foley to put Happy Corbin on the naughty list.
Putting Happy Corb on the naughty
That's-
list.
that's
It
the
writes
gimmick.
itself.
Testing?
Yes.
Does this thing work?
Oh no. Megan Meyers is with us. First time on the Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Oh, that's me.
This is what I've been dealing with for years.
And Christian Noir back on the show.
I can feel everything now.
You can feel everything now. We are officially. I didn't realize that we were in the first episode of October when we booked this duo on the show. First, Christian, you're back on the show. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm mobile again. I'm scary again, and I'm here to probably break people's fingers.
There you go. It made you surprise a return to the wrestling ring just last month.
I sure did.
So we are going to talk about that here in the show. Good to have you back in the studio.
Glad to be back.
Scaring the shit out of the neighbors. The window is open, by the way.
I know I'm appropriately terrified.
Yes.
I'm glad I'm through a video screen.
And you're 6 hours away. We also have a special camera in case we do have anybody reacting outside. So that's why that's over there.
I think it's even scarier. I know I've been brushing up on my Spanish, so not only can I look scary, but then when I start speaking Spanish to them, they're gonna be like, "Oh no, he can talk directly to me."
And then Meg Myers, you're the first time on the show. Thank you for being here. Nope. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
We'll
Sorry, I
get-
was in my own little world.
Okay. There's a lot going on here. I understand. But this is the Wrestling Mayhem Show. Please go check out everything at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. You can also hit us up on that email address.
Good times.
That is appropriate. Good times at WrestlingMayhemShow.com or the hotline 412-206-WMS0. Tweet us at Mayhem Show and the Wrestling Man Show Facebook. Wrestling Man Show Facebook page and group when it exists, as we have discovered over the last couple of days here. But we do have alternatives. We are live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on the Facebook Live, as well as great alternatives, the YouTube page for Wrestling Mayhem Show, the Twitch page for Sorgatron Media, and the IndyWrestling.us Twitch and YouTube pages. And we are also now streaming on our at Mayhem Show Twitter profile. So however you would like to take on or take in the mayhem.
Just in case Zuckerberg drops a couple binary codes again, then
That's right.
Facebook goes away forever.
So when somebody accidentally Control Alt deleted the entire thing. So whoops. But anyways. Also, we can subscribe to the podcast, rate and review it on favorite podcast provider. You can also follow Wrestling Mayhem Show Super Feed to get all the wrestling action. And you can join us here on Mondays. We do the Monday Mayhem Warriors. Our thoughts and feelings come out after WWE Raw or whatever the heck we watched instead. And also, thank you to our Patreon supporters, patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show. Shout out to everybody that does support us over there, friends at the fan of the show level. Bo Diggity! Woo! Oh, you're really going with this creepy thing, aren't you?
I'm gonna have to.
Yes, Ed Burke and Team Hammerfist. This is gonna be fun. At the Poppy Club level, Dave Podner, OccupyProWrestling.com, Bobby F. J. Town. At the Pizza Club level, Doc Remy, Kyle Turner. Wait, did I put Kyle in two places? No, that's Podner I'm thinking. Okay, and the Riz of Riz Plays Games, and the manager level solely on there is Bradley. Hi, Bradley. Also, you guys can support the show as well, and we're going to have some fun Patreon coming up here. I think you got an extra story from the Beastman last week when he showed up here. So go check that out at patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show if you are interested in that. Are you saying hello to friends outside?
Yeah,
is that what's happening?
Yeah, some girl like snapped her neck to look back, and I'm like, look, yeah, you see it, don't question it.
That's
like,
right.
I was like, look, press your
Keep
lips.
on walking.
Yeah, keep on walking unless you're gonna press your lips against the window.
Maybe
I
she
did-
just likes your shirt.
I did lock the door, so because people will just walk in. Like seriously, people have just walked in during the show in the past. So
Beastman just invaded.
not gonna
Beastman was
walk
one
in
of them.
now.
But I'm just like random local yokel that I don't know. That's just like, what's going on in here? You know, and it's all drunk.
It's all right. If anybody walks in, I'll just do what I do.
You'll make friends, right?
And I know how you make friends, Jesus.
There you go. So first things first. So we actually had a really interesting discussion that we're starting to get into, but you know, we were talking about Alexa Bliss, and you guys had some as spoopy wrestlers, I guess we can say, had some opinions about when Alexa Bliss was kind of going to the dark side here, that I thought could be worth a discussion.
So I remember when I first saw the Alexa Bliss thing with the whole Wyatt, I was like, okay, well, I want to see where this goes, but I'm like, I don't think Alexa can, like, I'm not, like, there's potential. I was like, I will give it a chance.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it a chance because I feel like everyone deserves that. But when I saw her and him together, like, when it was like this, my first thought was like,
Why?
yeah, I was like, didn't me and Meg do that? And then when she started leaking black stuff out of her mouth and they started like teaming together, 2 seconds later, I'm calling Meg. And I was like, can you believe this shit? I was like, Meg, haven't me and you been doing this for a minute? And now all of a sudden, I was like, the black shit? I was like, now we can't do that no more. Because I'm like, oh, you stole that from WWE television. And they even, well, you're more enticed with the whole golf towards Alexa Bliss. How do you feel about it?
I mean,
Be real.
she's trying. I mean, that's what I can say. I just don't think you're putting black lipstick and goth clothes on a preppy girl. That's all. I mean, that's
Yeah,
what
she's
it
like a
is.
cheerleader, a gymnast, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think she's taken to the character and she's done like a lot with it. Like I think she's, you know, she's gone all in on it.
I think a lot of it is what she's given because I know she's like she's talked about. She's a big horror movie fan and everything like that. So, I mean, she knows like the world, but without Bray there, she's kind of
Lost.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, it seems kind of like out there and just like, okay, this isn't our just goofy character. Like I have a problem like every week with Nikki Ash, right? Like with the superhero character. Like it's not playing well with me right now.
She's great. Like she's a great wrestler.
Oh, we love Nikki Cross.
I just can't. It just looks like a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
But
like
nothing against her.
yeah, because like if you start a character based off of somebody else, like that's like someone you could constantly come back to for advice and sort of like something to feed off. Because like, hey, they're your guide along this. But like Bray left way early for her to do this on her own, and like yeah, she took it, tried to make it her own, but at the end of the day, it's feel like you're still lost with it. You don't know. Like, you know of it, but you don't know the real origins of it. Because I guarantee if you try to dig into Bray Wyatt's mind about it, Bray he'll write you a 10,000-page essay.
Yeah.
You ask Alexa to do this, she'll like have half a paragraph.
And she was kind of the add-on with this. Like, this isn't her brain. This is not her brainchild. So now she's just kind of subjected to. And Tina in Seattle's in the chat room, and she's saying without that solid creative direction or someone to feed off of, like we've been talking about.
It'd be like if at the WrestleMania after the Hell in a Cell where Kane debuted, Undertaker retired.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what is Kane? Then what is Kane without that, right?
Yeah, like,
so,
that's the only thing I can think of where, because Kane, the whole character and concept of Kane was based directly on the history of the Undertaker.
absolutely.
Like without, like, if Taker leaves, or hell, even if he changes his gimmick, like if he goes to Biker Taker in like mid '98, we probably don't have Kane still kind of relevant every May 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like we don't.
Yeah, exactly. So, and Nick, I want to correct Nick in the chat where he says, I think the fact that they took the best thing in WWE and killed it at Mania, fired the guy, and gave away what he created to her is bullshit. No offense to her, and also he asked to be let go. I do believe.
Yeah.
So
I believe so.
But sorry, did you have something to say on that?
Did you?
No.
Okay.
Meg is very passionate about who she is, and to see, I'm like, because you live that golf stuff 100%, 24 hours,
Yeah,
like all the time,
yeah,
and then to see somebody do it, like, yeah, you try to commit to it,
Half-heartedly.
yeah. I guess that's where it breaks, or like that's like me seeing a character.
Like, I feel like Rhea Ripley, like this persona that she is now, like I feel like that is an extension of her.
Yeah.
Right? Like she's like this leather badass look of her is her right now, right? That she's leaning into.
Yeah, because I feel like in wrestling, like if you're gonna do something, like I said, there should be an extreme version of yourself.
You times 1,000.
Facts. Like Meg is her times 1,000. I see Meg and I talk to Meg outside of wrestling, and I can still see where it stems off from. Like literally, if there was no societal restrictions, I would wear face paint at 100% of all times. If you were to come in my place, you would see all the creepy stuff. You'll see books on hoodoo, voodoo, witchcraft, and everything. Like this is just me just 1,000%.
I got dead animals.
And I know, and that's horrifying every time I come over and I see it.
I got a little chicken.
Wait, what?
I have a little chicken fetus.
It's horrifying to look. I hate looking at
His
it.
name's Kevin.
I hate Kevin.
He's 3 weeks old.
I don't.
And he sits on my dresser.
I love that this is the stuff that makes Christian pause.
I know it's
like
I'm the only one that can do that.
yes,
and that says a country mile. Like I'm not
I
scared
should
of
have
it.
I Kevin.
No, you shouldn't have.
no,
I mean,
get it.
I have a couple chicken fetuses in the fridge. Probably gonna fry them up.
I wouldn't eat him though.
No.
I mean,
He stays with me.
we can add cheese to it.
I'm not eating Kevin.
We can though.
But
We're just saying hypothetically at this
not gonna
point.
do
Yeah,
that.
Fair. We will not eat.
You're
Kevin.
fighting those headphones all the way, aren't you?
They're fighting me.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, no. I mean, that's kind of.
My soul, man.
Okay. I mean, but this is what WWE does. Is like they kind of like throw characters at people, and that's why half of these don't float, right? Because it's like, hey, we want you to be this person. Then like nobody can sink their teeth into something like that, right?
Because when you do a character, it has to be relatable in some sense. Like you gotta understand, like, okay, now I can see why this person doesn't like.
It can't be forced, or it just doesn't work, and everybody else can notice that too.
Yeah, if some guy did a pirate gimmick, I forget what's his name, did a pirate gimmick.
Oh, Birch.
Paul Burchill.
Paul Burchill, yeah.
But Birch believed, because like if you're having fun with it and you're putting your own ideas into it, like he was like, hell yeah, I could be a pirate. It was like, give me that piece of rope, I'll swing down. He was committed to it and he was having fun with it and he believed in it. So when fans see you believe in it,
or having fun with it,
you'll get behind it. That's like me at a party and seeing like some dude with high waters and a tucked in polo dance. He's confident in himself dancing. I'll get behind it. Why not? Like if I don't believe what you're putting out, because I'm like, all I know you're doing is reading a script, or you're just trying to get your paycheck. Like then how am I supposed to? If you don't care, how am I supposed to care? Like y'all care about what you do and y'all believe in it, and that's what and people feed off of that of what y'all do. And like Meg believes in what she believes in, and she puts 100% effort into what she does, and that itsy bitsy spider shit that creeps me out.
Ow.
And there, and she believes in that, and so when fans come out, they'll be on their feet applauding for Megan, 100%, because she believes in it, and I believe in it too. And much as I don't want to, it's true. God damn, like itsy bitsy spider.
No, exactly. So, but then you get like stuff that like I mean, Undertaker really kind of leaned into his thing. That's why it works so well, right? Oh, yeah. Like he lived that thing. I don't think he's a full on
if you turned Undertaker up to 100, he's probably closer to either Biker Taker or what we saw in the Boneyard match.
But he's still dedicated to it, sunk his teeth into it. Like Kane is
kind of helped that he had an actual mortician as his manager.
There it is too.
It helped a lot.
That is true too. So and that was an era where it was more kind of characters too, I suppose. But I mean, how many of those characters became world champion? Right, so I mean, it was your Diesels and your.
You didn't see Kona Crush becoming a world champion.
No, unfortunately, no. So I mean, although ability-wise, I think he would have been a great champion, but not as Kona Crush necessarily. So, anyways, what's happening?
You wouldn't want to see him try to crush the title belt.
He's cutting up a dead body.
What's happening?
Wait, how many dead bodies? 2.
Is there something happening outside?
Probably a dude.
He's cleaning the grill at the taco stand.
I don't know. That grill looks mighty suspicious.
Oh, this is great.
Say hi.
Sorg, by the way, Sorg, we need to clip the laugh to add it in after Chachi says parental discretion advised.
That will be the intro. Yes, at least for the month of October.
Yes, exactly.
So, we'll just put scary music under the intro instead.
You need me to laugh again?
No, I think we got a clean shot of that.
Okay.
Plus, I have it from all the shows that I've filmed you wrestling. So, yes. So, and I do listen, Meg is the one that when I'm filming her and I get stuck in a corner, gets me stuck in a corner and gets right into my camera. So, she's gone. Where's happening right now?
You need to be in camera shot.
She's kind of wandering around a little bit.
Your backside is in camera shot.
Oh, there we go.
Now you're in my shot.
This is her first time in the studio. So, and there's dancing going on right now.
I will drag you back to New Orleans in a coffee can. This is that gymnast in her.
Is that the gymnast in her? Fantastic. Anyways. Oh, they're loving the giggle in the chat room, by the way. So.
Nobody clapped for me.
I'll clap for you.
There you go. Anyways. I don't know where to go from that. But yeah. So actually, I was watching a really good one, Seth Rollins today. I watched his Broken Skull sessions talking about his recent. What is it? What's he called? Is he like the King of Drip or something?
The Drip God.
The Drip God.
Yep.
Yeah.
That word that came up on TikTok like a year ago.
I was gonna say the word that some 50-year-old
I
white
think
man just found out what it was. And
kids
they're
say
like,
that
oh,
now.
we should do that.
Yes.
One of their cool words.
Like.
But at least Rollins. But I will say though.
But he's leaned into it, man.
Yeah.
He's having fun.
Yeah, because he went from that Monday Night Messiah, and I was iffy on that. But like, I feel like characters because when you do like a serious character for so long, and you get to do something else, and it's like, okay, I get to relax a bit, be more lively. Him hey, I could be creative. I could get all these crazy different suits, and you can't deny that these suits are pretty dope.
So it turns out it's Becky's designer.
Oh,
because as he said on the interview that in real life she dresses like a sociopath, So so they just leaned into that for his outfits, which are pretty tremendous. Which I think even the Young Bucks started taking some cues off of that recently.
Oh, they
so
did.
they were kind of
the Young
him a
Bucks
bit.
just look like they're picking up all those tuxedos you can find at random Spirit Halloween stores.
Yeah, they are kind of, aren't they? So, and wrestling in $1,000 sneakers. Oof.
Yeah. I think my favorite Rollins suit, like, cause as a bad guy, you want to be smug and arrogant at every chance you get.
Yeah.
When he wore that all silver suit, I lost it. I was like, how full of yourself do you have to be to
all
rock
silver?
that? Yeah, he wore it all, like, it was like reflective. It looked like a bunch of.
Yeah, I see which one it is.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Sorry, we all paused because somebody found the weapon in the studio.
Oh boy!
I'm back.
Not the first time that weapon's been found by people.
1, 2. Are you still working?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Or yes, or have been wielded by the women of Mayhem. So back in the day, there you go. No, absolutely. I think Rollins, like, for whatever you think, like he's having a lot of fun, and those I love the paint drip one that he had a few months ago.
I think my favorite one was the flame one that he wore to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
because I know, like, sometimes WWE says, like, you got to wear a suit. Sometimes it's like, wear a suit to the show, and it's not like it's like, hey, I am wearing a suit technically.
Lean into it, have fun with it. Why not? Right. We got to have this dress code situation. So
I was like, all right, I'll wear your suit. It was like, you weren't specific about the situation.
So.
Meg, I've seen you beat so many people to death with a kendo stick, and them things hurt.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. We should have had Ronnie here to take some shots. But anyways, hey, let's go to our break real quick, and then let's touch base with our guests here and catch up with what's going on with them. But of course, if you want to see our guests in action, you can head over to IndyWrestling.us, whether it be the network, whether it be VOD. Just look up Christian Noir or Christian Black. I think you're in there under both names because we've been filming you for quite a while now, right? Yeah. So, and Megan Meyers, and that's you.
Yeah.
And of course with Ryse Wrestling, Megan, I know you've done some Revenge Pro up in Erie as well. Some other feds out there that we don't talk about anymore. But so you guys have been around a good bit, and between Ryse and a few other places. So look those up in the chat. Courtney Wood is in the chat room saying, "So glad that Christian Noir is back."
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. People are actually looking forward to me.
That's right. Your fans are showing up in the chat room.
I didn't even know I had fans. I literally thought I was just making people mad for all these years, and I was like, thank God no one likes me.
It turns out, right? And that's what you. So first of all, yeah, you came back last time you were on the show. I think we were talking about like what was putting you out of the ring for a bit. You took some time off from an injury, and I know. Because, well, hey, we gotta follow you after the TikTok thirst trap discussion last time you were on the show. So so we see all the gym pics and everything. So we knew you were getting in better shape. There it is. He's got the guns up there. There it goes. There it goes.
Yeah. When I was at I think when I went when I was trying to get back into wrestling, I remember I was training with Lee, and Lee tested my hood card.
Lee.
Oh, Moriarty-san.
That's right.
The scariest wrestler. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He's not scary at all.
Oh, no.
Lee, you're not scary at all. Do you hear me?
Never is.
I hope you're watching.
He was we did like some training together, and Lee pulled my hood card. He was like, "There's no reason you can't do this." He was like, "You springboard." He was like, "There's no reason you can't do to step up on the ropes." And I was like, "I don't do that for a reason." And I did it, and I twisted my ankle. Like, my ankle still hasn't healed, but anyway.
Oh, jeez.
It's weird looking. But then I stepped on the scale when I went to the hospital, and it was like, it said like, "Oh, you're 267 pounds." And I was like, ugh. Gross. So, so I decided to make a change. And I was like, I'm going to start working out. I started asking, like, Duke Davis for advice, because Duke
Jeez, he is shredded these days.
Yeah, Duke.
Jeez.
Yeah, I remember when I first tried working out with Duke, like it was god awful. I like dropped off the earth. I was like, Duke, I can't do this with you no more. But yeah, I took a lot of advice from Duke and all that. Started taking my thing seriously. And now I'm back. Now I'm down to 207 pounds. I feel good about myself.
Good. That's the most important thing, man. So. Yeah. So what turned around? Because I know you had a scary neck injury going out, and you took some time. You had a final match a couple years ago. What kind of got you kind of confident, that you could get back in there?
Oddly enough, I ran in the Matt corner, and he hasn't seen me for like a year and a half, and he was like, "Hey, Christian, what you up to?" And I was like, "Oh, there's nothing, just working all that." He's like, "You want to wrestle again?" I was like, "Look, man, I don't know, cause like when I stopped wrestling, I just kind of made peace with it. Like, cause like I had dreams. I was like, I wanted to go wrestle in Mexico. I want to go do all this, but I was like, now that my brain is forever rattled. Now I got problems. Guys are going to affect me the rest of my life. And I was like, I don't know, Connor. I don't think I could do it. But he was like, "Are you happy?" I was like, I don't know. He was like, "Are you happy?" I was like, "I'll be real with you, Connor. I'm not happy." And he said, "At least if you're going to wrestle and you're going to be done with it," he said, "go out the way you want to go out." He said, "If this is going to be the last chapter of the book of Noir, write it the way you want it to be written." Because I remember the way someone said, Atticus, he said when I got done, he was like, "You're not done until you wrestle me."
Oh, that's a challenge.
And when having Connor say that, and out of Atticus lingering in my head, I'm saying that at least because I know, I'm scared of that injury happening again, and it was bad enough. Like now I can feel the right side again. Like now, granted, there's still problems. I have short-term memory, but
and you had the memory problem. You couldn't feel in most of the right side of your body. Like it was, and you were still wrestling at this point, right?
Yeah, I wrestled for like 4 more months. I told nobody.
Yeah.
But now I'm just realizing, I was like, at least if I'm going to, I can't, for my own safety and because I don't know what could happen again, because that was horrifying to go through. Like in case I go through that again, I don't want to go through that again. So I was like, at least if I'm going to finish my wrestling career, I want to go out in this way, the best way I can. I want to go out the way Christian Noir would want to go out. I want to, even if I don't get to wrestle, say Atticus, I want to wrestle, where I can just what? That was it. I'm happy with it. I can put my boots up.
Put your boots up.
Give you my fancy kick pads, not with the laces on them. And I could just be like, what? I had a good career. I didn't do all that I wanted to, but circumstances happen. And, I was part of the 1% that say, I'm going to go out and live my dreams, no matter how stupid it might have been.
I dig it. That's good. Atticus is one that's been on, you saw him in McKeesport with that promotion, and then he's been through Ryse and stuff. So he's somebody that you've kind of come up alongside, right?
Yeah, I remember when I first met him, I remember when I first heard about him, and then I heard they were coming to McKeesport. I posted a picture. I was like, "Hey, yo, who let these murderers through the door?" They
were wild to see this first time. Especially, it's not something I expected.
I think they like pigs.
In McKeesport at the time.
Little piggies.
Yeah, they had the pig mask thing going on. There was because it was Otis and Atticus. They were the Cobras. I think they had a third member for a time there.
Zach Thomas.
Yes.
Now.
So
yeah, because I remember when they first came through, there, I was like, you guys are creepy guys too, right? They're like, yeah. I was like, all right, cool. We friends then. Just you ain't got no option. We homies now. And now Atticus is blowing up. Atticus is doing his thing.
Yeah, big stuff with a 440 and GCW, of course.
Yeah, 100% happy. Glad he's out there doing his thing. No, Otis took some time off. Otis is back. Otis doing his thing great. Zach Thomas, he's doing his thing fantastic. Now they even had the culmination. you know, everybody involved, you know, they're all doing dope stuff. But like, even, I mean, I would, like I said, if I could wrestle him, you know, just homie to homie one last time, 100%. But you ain't sticking no skewers in my forehead. That ain't happening.
Just make sure the match is in PA where we can't do that stuff.
I guarantee, just out of nowhere, he's like, I'll be on the ground. I got these skewers, man. Just take these to the forehead. Wait, what? What you mean take them to the forehead?
It is something you can sneak in there for sure. So how did it feel getting out there first time? You're kind of more you're kind of more a good guy, kind of more liked outside. We're seeing it in the chat room right now, right? For Ryse Wrestling, you were a surprise coming out.
Yeah, it was you know, Kobe's challenge. He was like, "Oh, I want to fight more."
And that's Kobe Red.
Kobe Red. And like, when I came out from behind the curtain, it was pitch black. And I'm thinking to myself, like, when I wrestled, I got like mixed reaction. Like, coming out, I was always cheered, but you know, throughout the match, I had to remind them, all right, this is why you hate me. Let me wipe these cheers off the face of the earth. But to come out and kind of embrace that, because running through my mind, I was like, yo, they're not gonna like me. Like, they remember all the horrible things I've done, all of like when I was hanging people, threatening people, beating up people, ruining matches, just making people's lives at Ryse miserable. I was like, they're still gonna hate me for that. Like,
awkwardly licking the women you wrestled.
What?
They like that.
Okay.
They were into that.
Anyways,
but yeah, they but when the moment those lights flicked on, and they just knew it was me, even with the hood up and the mask on, I felt like the building like vibrate, and I was like, "Yo," because you know I've always been a bad guy, so I'm sitting there like,
is that your first like face pop?
That was my first ever like legit face pop, and like everyone was just cheering. I felt the building. I felt it shake my skin, and like I was like, "Yo, I've never."
Sure, it wasn't an earthquake.
It might. I was hoping it might have been, because I sure wasn't ready for it. Because I was like, honestly, like I felt that through my body. I was like, you know what? I was like, this is what all the good guys feel like, and everyone was just on my side. I was like, yo, this is like, no, I was like, so this is what it's like. I was so happy, like I almost wanted to cry. I think I did a little bit, but because there was already like tear like running like black from the sockets, no one like noticed. And like I felt that like adrenaline rush of like, no, I could do anything. I felt invincible. Like it was really, you know, awe-inspiring. Like to be welcomed back with such open arms.
Oh, we got something else going on here. Oh, she found a friend. Look at that. No, you know, it's awesome to have you back. Of course, you know, in with the Ryse. Of course, you got a show coming up this Friday, and I do believe you have a 3-way match happening over there, right?
Yes, it's me versus Colby Red versus PB Smooth. First, it was initially me and Colby, but then PB got added in. But as I'm seeing now, Colby and PB used to be partners back in the day. So first I was like, all right, it's me versus Colby, and BC's on the outside. I was like, oh, I got to deal with that. But now I'm like, great, now I got Buddy and Buddy together. You know, who says that they won't be like, you know what? We can make for old time's sake. So technically it's 3 versus 1, but you know, I'm okay with those odds. You know, I didn't come back to sit here and take it easy. I didn't come back for, you know, I'm just going to cruise past. You know, I look forward to these types of challenges. You know, I didn't spend all that time losing weight, secretly being at training to have an easy route. Like, these are, you know, these are things champions are made of, which I know I want to be in that championship match in December. Like, this is what it takes to be a champion. And, like, hell or high water, I will go through PB, Colby, and even if BC gets involved, I will drag him through the waters of Louisiana face down with my foot on the back of his neck, and I will walk out and advance to championship in December.
You should drag him to hell.
Oh, but is hell a little bit too harsh?
No, it's not harsh at all.
All right, we'll drag him to hell then.
There you go. Oh, you're giving me flashbacks to my favorite casket match of all time. That we got to film.
Where I told Connor to suck my
yeah. I mean, you and Mac Honors, and the middle finger coming out of the casket was a great shot. So
yeah, I think I'm the reason why there's no more middle fingers allowed at Ryse. They were like, there's no more middle fingers allowed. Yeah, and I was like, they were like, we're not going to drop names, but someone's flipping people off too much, and someone's flipping off the crowd. I'm sitting there like, yeah, that was me.
Oh, that's just popular these days. Here's a little shot. I think it shows up in a second here. A little bit of your comeback here. I don't know. You're just kind of sitting in the dark right now. There you are, coming out there. Your comeback there at the last Ryse show. So that is this Saturday in Baldwin, Pennsylvania. If you're in the Pittsburgh area, it is not a bad jaunt. I actually came from the South Side, doing an event that day, and it was like 10 minutes from the South Side. It was great. So go check it out. So we're going to take a quick break, and then Megan, I think we're going to get to know you a little bit.
Oh.
It's your time. Sure. It's your time in the spotlight.
It's all about you.
And you're with your friend Grogu over there that you found.
Please tell me.
Yeah, he wants to talk.
He wants to talk. We'll see how that goes, because I don't think he has a mouth. But in the meantime, giving a shout out to our friends up the street here at Slice on Broadway, New York City style. Yins are made. Beachview, Carnegie, the East End, North Hills, supporting Pittsburgh podcasting with the perfect pepperoni pizza. Giving a shout out to them. And again, if you are not in the Pittsburgh area, I do encourage you to please support your local independent pizza shop, just like we often encourage you to support your local independent professional wrestling promotion. So please do that. And yes,
you better be bringing me Slice.
Oh, I gotta bring you Slice next week. Okay.
Sword's already fed
I gotta
us.
set a reminder. We were talking about on the Awesome Cast. It is the best rewarming pizza. So I think we'll be good to go. So we're going to say, hey Siri, remind me to order Slice on Broadway for Mike next Wednesday at 10 a.m.
Yes.
There you go. I put my reminder in.
Yes. I've had Slice on Broadway, I think, when I East Liberty, and I will wholeheartedly support this. 100% delicious.
Also, remember, next week, the Mayhem reunion happens.
Mm-hmm.
The Mayhemers are going to New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
For a special personal shindig for Mad Mike. We're going to be up there, and also I have a place with a gazebo for other fun stuff. Hopefully the weather's nice up there. What's that? Other endeavors, right?
Yes.
I want to be mad if I got this place. I got a sweet Airbnb up there in the middle of nowhere, and I'm gonna be sad if the weather's bad both days we're up there. So.
Sorg,
Mm-hmm.
I'm knocking on all of the wood, even the one in my head.
That's right.
Weather looks okay.
Okay.
Weather
All
looks
right.
okay.
I like it. I like it.
I will literally be checking every day.
Is any of your shindig your reception outside? Everything's indoors.
There's an outdoor area.
There's an outdoor area
with a
but
fire pit.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh, you got money. Okay, I see you, Mike.
Yes. Well, no, he's only been saving this for an extra year thanks to COVID. So, so there's that. So I am a year late, but I'm glad to celebrate your getting hitched, Mike.
Yeah.
I don't know if we ever thought it would happen, but it happened.
I sure didn't.
Oh, that's so exciting.
There you
Congratulations,
go.
Mike. I'll have to.
Congratulations.
Me and Meg will make your cake.
It actually
With
comes with the
love.
venue, but I appreciate the
I'll
gesture.
bake it with love.
Okay. Well, love is the most important ingredient.
That is true.
Yeah, and vengeance.
What?
Well, yeah, obviously.
What does a vengeance cake taste like?
Victory.
Delicious.
Red velvet.
That too.
Okay. All right. On that note, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with Meg Meyers right after this.
What's up? It's the Gigabyte Grizzly Brohemian, and this is a messed up time we live in, so I need you all to do me a favor. Wear your mask. Like this, not like this, or like this, or like this, like this. Wear your mask. It's for your safety and mine. Because if I see you without one, I'm going to pump kick a mask onto your face. Got it?
For a foot or an inch, yeah, I fight for you all is the truth, and I'm in, yeah, I fight for referee.
The world of pro wrestling, it's bigger than ever. So how can you possibly keep up with everything that's happening? Just pro wrestling news. Don't fear falling behind. Give us just 5 minutes every morning, and we'll catch you up on the biggest news in the world of pro wrestling. No filler, no rumors, no spoilers, no pop-ups. Just pro wrestling news. Subscribe on your favorite podcast app or tell your smart speaker to play the Just Pro Wrestling News podcast. Find out more. Go to justprowrestlingnews.com.
Savon's Legendary Podcast.
Shout out to Grind TV Network on Roku.
Grind City. And you know this, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's like right place, right time, out of nowhere.
So what you saying?
Former tag team partner coming to save.
Tony Johnson, we saw him battle Edric earlier. But this is a 2-on-1 mugging.
You're right. Goth girls are my Achilles heel too. Anyways, we're back. Wrestling Mayhem show. That's why when I
go.
Thank you. Oh, thank you for the Goth Girls reference.
I do occasionally dabble in the nerdcore. You know,
By the way, friend of that is friend of Sorgatron Media, MC Frontalot. By the way, so I filmed one of his videos.
Oh, wow.
I was unaware of this.
You didn't know about this?
No.
We interviewed MC Frontalot down at the Rex Theater, same place where WrestleRex happened. And so we were interviewed him for another project we were doing, and he's like, "Hey, you have a nice camera," as nice as it was in 10 years ago. And it was like, can you film me performing this song? And it was supposed to be for a then yet to be announced Jonathan Hodgman show for HBO.
Oh yeah,
and it was going to be a segment for that. Hmm?
Yeah, Frontalot's the right vibe for a Jonathan.
Right, so he was going to be a part of that, and then so we filmed it, and then several years later he went and this is one of the cameras that we used to shoot wrestling with. So and it was so long ago, it wasn't even widescreen, it wasn't in HD or anything like that. So he took it, and if you I can't remember the song that it was off the top of my head. But it's got this blue kind of filter over it and his stuff on the sides. What's happening right now? Yes.
Can we play a game?
She's got Candyland.
Can we play a game?
If we get through this interview with you, yes.
But I want to play a game now.
Okay.
Sword, you don't question when Queen Frostine enters the ring.
No, absolutely not. What's that?
Are they little hoodlums?
Is something else happening outside? Are there people on scooters? Because everybody's on these scooters now in this neighborhood.
I hate these scooters so much. Did you see the picture?
I hate people.
People are trash. Did you see the dude riding through the Liberty Tunnel with one?
heard about that. I forget where I saw something. I saw somebody on one of the bridges. I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to do that with these scooters.
Yeah,
so we got those like rentable like electric scooters that you could get with an app all around the neighborhood, all around Pittsburgh now. And of course, everybody's like freaking out about it. So, Megan, you ever ride a scooter?
A long time ago.
A long time ago. There you go. So, hey, let's get to know Megan. It's your first time on the show. Thank you so much for coming on. This is a long time because I wanted to have you on the show a while ago. Then between COVID and I think you moved out of town for a bit, right? So so let's get to know Megan Meyers a little bit there. You're loving that Grogu.
Yeah. Very much.
Where's the microphone at? There we go. There we go. We'll get you set up. There we go. So, I guess the first question is, for those that don't know you, like how long have you been in wrestling, and you're a product of the Stronghold Academy, correct?
Yes, I was actually one of Brandon Kay's first students.
Okay. There you go. So,
and I've been wrestling for 3 years.
So, what got you into wrestling?
Well, what got me into wrestling was seeing the women wrestle. Because I'm like, that's badass, and a woman can do anything, and I'm like, hey, let me try it. And I like violence too. And I wanted to do that too.
So much like we were talking about before about the extensions of yourself, like this is you. This is Megan Meyers, like off camera, off, out of the ring and everything too. I mean, we see the tattoos and everything. Like you were, this is just you in the ring, right?
Yeah.
So, excellent. So, hi
Mom.
Hi Mom.
Please, Meg's mom, I'm not responsible for any of this.
Oh boy. So tell me, Meg, so you got some stuff going on. I understand you are a Nickel City Women's Champion right now.
Yeah, and I'm really proud of that.
There you go. So I don't know much about Nickel City up there. What's going on up there? That's up in Buffalo?
Yeah, it's in Buffalo, New York. And I'm the women's champ.
Okay.
Yeah, just to remind you.
Okay. Thank you. So what's going on with that? You have a show coming up this week, right?
I'm defending my title against Katie Arquette, and she's known around the Pittsburgh area too. And Hollywood Haley, and she's from OVW. She's there a lot. And I'm pretty excited to work with them to see what we can come up with and maybe hurt them a little bit. But and I'm excited, and I'm really excited to work with them.
Excellent. So, and you also teamed with Christian for a bit.
That was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Back at Ryse.
Yeah, honestly,
a long time ago.
Yeah, Meg was hands down my favorite tag team partner. She's like, because we both had like a vibe we could both get along with, and it wasn't like, oh, we're just gonna throw them together, or it's like, oh, they're just two dark people. It was like, nah, like I know who she is, she knows who I am. We actually get along, and our chemistry together was like really great. So I just felt, and also I'm like, I feel like we definitely like. I feel like if I didn't get hurt in COVID, we could have definitely done a lot more, because I think the tag matches we had were like they were really solid, and I think I dropkicked Diabetes when like it was just just straight up us, the Undaunted.
Was that the one that you had Pretty Proper?
Pretty Proper. Oh, that was
Frost and
that
Benjamin.
Was at Ryse.
That was Ryse one.
I think that was like one of the. I think that was one of the Stomp Out shows.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Stomp Out. That's right.
Stomp Out.
I'm confusing my charity shows. Sorry.
Hey, we're just whooping every disease's ass.
That's right. That's right. Kicking all the diseases' ass around here. So
drive by the cleft foot.
COVID, come at me.
Oh boy. Jesus. You haven't heard anything, so you've heard this echo through an arena, by the way. So,
We should take this outside and see if I can get any reactions.
I
from
would
people
not
on the street.
do that currently in this neighborhood.
I'm about to say with all the
They're more scared of me than I am of them.
I'm about to say with all those Latinos across the street, man, you'll get like 8 switchblades thrown at you.
Yeah. There's some shit went down around the corner not too long ago. So yeah.
Latinos got nothing on me.
I'm part Latino, so I'm offended.
So am I.
Hey, that's what's up.
No, I really don't know.
Oh shit. Great, you got my hopes up.
Damn it. Well, with your comeback, are you guys looking to maybe find some places to team up again?
Book more tag matches, cowards.
There you go. I mean, there was some intergender stuff happening at that Conquest show for sure.
Yeah.
So I mean, it seems to be happening more and more. As mentioned, pretty proper, and Danny and Facade seem to be doing that a bit. So I mean, that could be a good kind of combination for you guys to get out there.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
And don't forget, remember when we wrestled Duke and Gannon?
Oh, that's right.
And I went all the way up in the sky, and that was actually kind of scary.
They almost launched your ass off the ceiling.
Oh, God.
I was on the floor.
Can we get a replay of that sword? Do you have that?
I got it somewhere, I'm sure.
Because I remember
that was a real scream of fear.
Because
in midair.
I think I was on the floor and I looked up. I was like, I don't think Meg's supposed to be that high.
And I just gave it my all, and they just wouldn't go down. And they threw me right in the air, and my soul left my body for a second. My black soul left for a second.
Yeah, but honestly, I think me coming back, and Meg, continuing to work on her craft and becoming a better and better wrestler. Because Meg, you hot shit right now.
I'm trying. I've done a lot for wrestling.
And I feel like if me and Meg did end up tagging again, it would be something dope. So, yeah,
it's awesome.
The Undaunted.
There you go, Mike. I know you do your high level research for our new guests that you don't know when we have them on the show here by scouting their Instagram accounts. So based on that, do you have any questions for Megan?
I was instantly terrified.
Okay.
I was like, I had no idea what we were going to get into.
Okay.
I do have a question though.
Yes.
Talking about tagging again. If you guys could pick like any mixed tag couple from like wrestling history, like Ultimate Dream Match, who would it be?
Mixed tag. That's odd because I'm trying to think. Mixed tags throughout history.
Lita.
What, Lita and Hardy?
Yeah.
Matt. I would like to do that actually.
Lita and Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
It might even be fun if like you could try kind of transpose it and there's like a broken Matt version of Lita and Hardy.
Oh yes. I know because I'm a big hype. I'm hyped for Lucha Underground.
Mm-hmm.
I think, like literally, I will watch that. I watched it on repeat till like my eyes fall out.
Mil Muertes.
I'm not getting killed for your sake.
Scared.
Absolutely, but
But Mike is very familiar.
Repping the bona fides.
There you go. There you go.
Repping my bona fides.
Yes, Mike is the reason why Pentagon is a friend of the show because he interviewed him.
I interviewed Penta
via translator.
It was terrifying.
It's terrifying.
My hero Penta, who probably doesn't speak a lick of English.
He does not. I had to do the interview through a translator.
He's doing a little bit more in those interviews on AEW though. He's picking up a little bit.
He's definitely gotten a lot better.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell Ray was definitely the point guy when they came in for WrestleRex. So
but yeah, like the interview I did with him was like, oh god,
honestly,
4 years ago at this point.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think it was like season 2, like the season 2 finale of Lucha Underground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh jeez,
it was a hot minute ago, but it was because he was in like full get up and everything. It was fantastic.
Yeah, but honestly, if I could think back to Lucha Underground, one tag I think would be really great. It would be me and Meg versus Daga and Cobra Moon and
nice.
Like, cause I love the whole snake, the whole reptile.
Was that cheerleader Melissa?
I think that was
Cobra Moon. No, that's
Thunder Rosa.
Is that Thunder Rosa?
Thunder Rosa.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Thunder Rosa.
I'm confusing my characters. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's been a
cheerleader
while.
Melissa was Mariposa.
Okay.
because I love that fast-paced lucha style.
Mm-hmm.
And I know even for me being like short and kind of built kind of odd for a short guy, I feel like that chemistry. I feel like there's a lot we can do.
And Marty and Mariposa too. Now that we mention them,
I wanted to hold that woman's hand in marriage. Mariposa. Man, I would take out a second loan to buy her a house.
Is that your profession of love? Is that what's happening?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I would take out debt for you.
Absolutely. I'm single, ready to mingle, and I have a 750 credit score.
Well, shit.
Successful noir.
This is business of the good time on the stock market noir. I'm really good at the Robin Hood app noir.
To the moon.
To the moon. You're gonna Cameron Grimes this shit?
Here in Louisiana, I highly market crawfish. Huh?
In the bayou.
In the bayou.
Down in the bayou.
Tina says, "Shoot your shot."
Tina, you're crazy.
I'm about to say, I feel like she can carry me. If like she can like just baby cradle me up and away, I would literally just walk past everybody. This is my wife, man. What you mean?
That's great. That's great. Anyway, so we usually do around this show. We've been doing a what if segment. And Mike, I got one for you, and let's base it on I think it's worthwhile since we had that conversation earlier about it, and keep it on the spoopy wrestler idea. So here's my what if. What if Bray Wyatt didn't leave?
Whoa.
And presuming he had a little bit of creative control of what happens next. So where would we be? Would we have more frustrating red light matches? Because apparently they love that since they just brought it back for the Demon again. Or what do you think we would be going with that? Alexa Bliss would be less floundering with a creepy doll?
I think Alexa would be trying to convert someone to being evil.
Okay.
And I think the Demon would have been face. And I feel like there'd be some kind of gimmick match where whoever loses would be depowered.
You lose your power match?
Yeah,
So
like legitimately. I think with the way Bray's mind works, he had to have some kind of end game for that character so that he could either go back to being like Swamp Lee or Bray Wyatt or whatever he wanted to do afterwards. Because you don't come up with that kind of character if you don't eventually have an out clause somewhere in the back of your head for it.
I think Christian's brain is about to explode with an idea right now.
Hey, yo, Mike uses... You know how his gloves say hurt and heal?
Uh-huh.
When you say he depowers her, he can hit her with that heel hand.
Uh-huh.
Straight up right there.
I was wanting them to do that for months.
It just feels like there's so much unexplored with that character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it just kind of like it got into that regular WWE cycle. There was some cool stuff that happened with it. Then he got caught in fire, which I mean was weird but cool at the same time that they could do it.
I was like, damn, we're just killing people.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, that was a weird era. That was a very very strange era in the Thunderdome. But man, it just feels like there's so much missing on that stuff. So, but I don't know. I hope wherever he goes, he doesn't just try to do the Fiend again. Like I don't know what he would do. I think no matter where he ends up, he'd be a different character.
Repo Man too.
Right? Yeah, Repo Man. Yeah, he just
him and Bo Dallas.
Wait. So what would they be? Wait, Bo Dallas. I'm trying to think.
I don't know why. I think it would be hilarious if he literally just came out as the IRS gimmick.
He's IRS. Bo Dallas is Michael Wall Street, and we just go right.
Oh my God! And here's their tag name: the Taxman Cometh.
The Taxman Cometh. They do that for like one night.
See, I'm telling you, $1,000 ideas.
Oh jeez.
What
happened to Curtis Axel? Both him and Bo Dallas, like both those guys just disappeared. That's
actually Bo Dallas kind of popped up online. I forgot what.
Really?
Yeah, he just popped up. I think he has his head shaved now, but he has the beard. But Bo Dallas is just. He do kind of look like a. He do look like Hobo Joe. But yeah, Bo Dallas did pop up back online. He's doing something.
Hold on. See if I can find something over here. I got some pictures kind of floating around here. I'm wondering if they're... That's a WWE shot that I'm looking at here. He had the beard going on over there, I think. So, man. I don't know. Maybe they'll just all start working in a Christian camp like Ted DiBiase Jr. at this point. Wyndham Rotunda with the K. Ooh. That's an idea from the chat room for Tina.
Bo Dallas Purse's first video on his new YouTube channel.
What? Everybody's got a YouTube. Everybody's got a Twitch.
Apparently, he's teaching you how to make cast iron chicken thighs.
What? What the hell?
He also has chicken embryos.
He also has chicken embryos. See, you'd be buddies.
Bo.
But he's gonna eat them.
Wow.
I don't like to eat them. They're my friends.
Please don't look at my freezer.
No, yeah, mine neither. Yeah.
How do you think I lost all that weight?
I'm not gonna lie, they look pretty good.
They look pretty good. Okay.
I'm skimming through the YouTube video now. Looks pretty good.
Oh, geez,
but yeah,
there it is.
He's doing.
Hold on a second. Here,
he's doing an online cooking show.
Here, wait. So it's under Taylor Rotunda's cast iron chicken. Okay. I didn't know
He should really call it "Let's Bo Eat."
Yeah. Okay.
He kind of looks like Leonardo DiCaprio.
It looks very wow.
Yeah,
I guess he does.
Like if
But the
Ray
knockoff
Wyatt
version.
and Brian Kendrick did a fusion dance, it would be what he looks like right now.
I swear to God. I think that's where the whole Bo Leave gimmick was so good when it was like on the street. Cause like at first I was like, oh, this is dumb, but then when he was
this is a straight up cooking show. Wow, look at that thing.
Look at that
That
quality.
does look good.
Yo, that's too much seasoning, man.
No, it's not.
Listen, as a person of ethnic taste, that is too much.
You're
seasoning.
from the Bayou. They use all kinds of seasoning.
I mean, yeah. Wait, don't get me wrong.
Wait, are the Rotundas from the Bayou or?
I would assume so.
I mean,
From
don't get
around
me
there.
wrong, man. I mean, absolutely. We'll see. I'll season the hell.
Spices.
Yeah, I'll season the hell out of something, but
There's a lot happening here.
yeah, there's too much on that chicken. I'm just like, man, you gotta let that thing breathe. He didn't even flip it over before he started rubbing it in. He's gonna lose all. That's a waste of money. And I went to culinary school, so my head chef will probably smack him in.
Wait, you went to culinary school?
I absolutely did. I went to culinary.
This is a new fun fact. This is great.
I am certified. Actually,
You're certified. So post wrestling, Christian Noir's Bayou Snacks. Maybe you got a food truck.
You know, I'm gonna roll up to the next Ryse show and just like a food truck and just have a hose.
Drive through the ring.
Drive right through the ring, have a hose, and just start shooting shrimp at people.
I hope nobody's allergic.
And your new theme music is going to be just Bubba Gump going broiled shrimp, fried shrimp, shrimp parfait, shrimp gumbo.
And they'll be like, do the fries.
Whole BC still down, start sawing off his legs. But you ain't got no legs, BC still.
Tina says there's a ratio for seasoning. So,
see, Tina understands. Tina knows what's up.
She gets it.
We already canceled Bo Dallas.
Is this the because Matt Carlins is saying that the daughter, is this the daughter, Rotunda?
It might be.
It's like it might be one of their daughters. So he's got the there you go. We'll put it on for you now that you got your glasses on. The less creepy glasses.
She's moving her hands too much. I don't know.
Shrimp. Tina says shrimp po' boys and jambalaya for everyone.
Absolutely.
There it is.
One thing my family's always done with shrimp, we always boiled it in beer. Granted, the house smells horrible, but I get sick every time.
Worse than microwaving fish.
Oh my god! If you microwave fish, you deserve to be punched in the stomach.
Yeah, no, microwave fish. Like, all right, what's the worst thing? Microwaving fish smell or burning popcorn smell?
Microwave fish. You could deal with burnt. You could deal with burnt popcorn because you can at least salvage.
The smell,
it's gotta be burnt popcorn.
Like, I remember when I used to live in a dorm, you could smell someone burnt the popcorn on a floor below you. Like, oh.
But I agree with that. But here's the thing. If you microwave fish at home alone by yourself, like, the smell's not bad because you're making it. But if it's always when someone else microwaves fish, it's a problem.
I was very clear. We had some leftover swordfish from this event last week in Michigan. And I'm like, we're going to take these leftovers and we are not going to warm these up in the hotel because we don't want to get kicked out of the hotel. So, but man, that swordfish was good 3 days later. But anyways, so we were talking about the Fiend, I think, still. So did nothing else happen this week? Just checking real quick. So other than that, we had the draft. You guys got very angry about the draft last night, Mike. Oh, well, especially Matt. Did we check in on Matt since he seemed to be settled down by the time he did just Pro Wrestling News last night?
I assume he is just trying to channel another baseball coach to get his mind off of it.
Yes. Between the draft and his kids' baseball games. Has he been watching Ted Lasso? I wonder if that would help him out. So
it might.
Yes. Oh, geez. There's just more. He's still pissed. He says in the chat room. So there's a lot of food talk in the chat room. Cleaning chitlins, that's a special circle of hell.
Chitlins. If you eat chitlins, use gross to begin with.
Who was doing it? Was Tony Atlas making chitlins on the House of Legend or Legends House or whatever that was when Network came out? So. Yeah, and everybody's
I don't remember specifically, but if someone was doing that, it was probably.
It was definitely Tony Atlas if anybody was doing it. Yes, absolutely. So.
Right after he talked about people's feet.
Did he do that on the show?
I think so.
Okay.
There was definitely an episode where we're like, oh, okay, so we're going here. All right.
Yes, the urban legend is real. Tony, I love you.
Tony Atlas. I've Tarantino of professional wrestling.
I've had good experiences in person with Tony Atlas, and they did not involve feet. But
or sleeves.
Or sleeve. Oh no, never sleeves. I don't think he has sleeves.
They all just disintegrate.
just can't handle these guns, right? Jeez.
As soon as he puts on a new shirt, the sleeves just disintegrate. They're like, we're not needed here anymore.
What was it?
Sleeves get the Thanos treatment.
What was his moniker? Was it Mr. Olympus, Tony Atlas, or
Mr. Olympia? I think.
Mr. Olympia. I think it was something like that. Yeah. So.
Oh no, Mr. USA USA Atlas. That's
Mr. USA Tony Atlas. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I remember those on the old VHS tapes. Yeah. Tina's letting me know what chitlings are.
Oh yeah. I knew what chitlings were.
I'm aware. I am aware. I'm presuming that's for the rest of the room too. So, you guys can Google it. But
don't ever buy them. Don't ever cook them.
No, don't ever. No, there's no reason to.
And people try to say like, oh well, you're not black if you eat shit. I'm not black then. That's how I look at it. Chitlins are gross. I don't care who you are. They foul. They smell nasty. And only people who eat them are like those deep Southern country folk.
Right. Well, we're not getting historical on chitlins right now, but what is this show?
Well, they're pig intestines.
Oh. That doesn't sound very tasty.
You see, now you got it.
Yeah, because I think isn't the whole idea it was like kind of the cast-off food that they could get down there.
Yeah.
Right. So
they were all just kind of.
And it turns into
leftovers.
And it turned into kind of like the ethnic, like still eat it because of the culture and everything, right?
Yeah.
So
it's one of those things that kind of never went away. It was just like we got the scraps. So
is grits like that too?
I don't think grits are.
That's more just a general Southern thing.
Yeah, grits are a general Southern thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, grits and gravy, like biscuits and gravy. I will never get behind biscuits and gravy. That's weird. You put butter and jelly on your biscuit, and you call it a day, and you dip it in syrup.
In syrup? Oh, I haven't tried that. God, I'm getting so hungry on this show. Pizza left over there. Look at that. Oh, geez, we're going right into a whole recipe, I think, on the chat room. Anyways. Oh, God. Chitlins, black-eyed peas, coleslaw, greens, and cornbread. Every New Year's, my grandma would cook it. supposed to bring prosperity and abundance to the new year. See, for us, my family is Polish and Lithuanian on the one side, and it was kraut, pork and kraut, pork and sauerkraut is ours. So you guys seem like you have a lot more fun than I do on.
My family drank.
Oh, well, mine did that too. There's a lot of wine flowing. They're also very Catholic. So.
I mean, basically, when you get to our food, it's just like, hey, this is the shit that would just kill you.
Yes.
What about Like, what about you? What's like a Thanksgiving meal for like you?
Pretty basic.
No cranberry. Got cranberry sauce?
Ew, no.
I don't think we could tag anymore.
I love cranberry sauce. Then it falls apart right there.
Cranberries broke us up.
We'll write it in the books.
There you go. There you go.
It's going down in his.
We won't tell anybody if it's the food or the band. So
I was gonna say I was trying to think of a cranberry song that we could use, like, but I just couldn't get anything out of my head.
Yeah, all I can think of zombie. So.
That's it. That's the only one.
That's all I can tell you at the top of my head. In my head. Damn it. Guys, it's getting late enough. What did you learn from wrestling this week or this show?
I learned that when WWE senses a good draft, they shut the window.
That's right. Megan, what'd you learn from being in the studio the first time?
I learned that I want to come back.
Fantastic. You are welcome to come back. Christian, what about you?
I learned that fans actually like me.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to process that because
they showed up in the chat room for you.
I know. I've been an asshole to these people for years.
Mm-hmm.
And they still like you.
Yeah, like, what is y'all problem?
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing horrible things.
You know, I think going
to be fair, people who have been watching Raw for 20 years are already in an abusive relationship with
That is true. That is true. You know, it's kind of like, you know, you hear about the restaurants where you like pay to get insulted. Like, isn't that kind of pro wrestling in the long run?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, did I really just pay $20 to get called a redneck by Chris Masters? Yes, I did, apparently. So.
Yeah, I once paid $80 to be called an asshole by King Kong Bundy. So.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Totally worth it.
What's the worst thing you've been called at ringside that we can say on the air?
I've been called. There are things I've been
as a fan or a wrestler that you've been called. I mean, there's a distinction there.
When I was as a wrestler, I mean, as me, I've been called. There was a giant controversy where me and Lee were wrestling, and someone shouted a certain
word. Okay, yeah.
And but then also. Me, when I was doing the whole luchador thing, you know, in West Virginia, I'm pronounced from Cuba because I'm part Cuban.
Yeah.
Dude says, "Go back to Mexico," and I'm like, "What?"
Listen,
excuse me, man.
Listen, they don't know where Cuba. They couldn't point to Cuba on the map. I'm sure.
Yeah,
so
it
I mean,
it just struck me because I'm like. In my mind, my head turned into a world map, and I start drawing the lines.
Yeah. You know what? I'm sure like Mambo Italiano's been told to go back to Mexico. At an indie show in West Virginia.
We've seen many wrestling matches where it's two people from outside the U.S., yet the crowd still chants USA. So I mean,
on WWE, like 15,000 people chanting USA, and we're like. It's Bret Hart versus these guys. Like, what are we?
It's Bret Hart versus Chris Jericho.
It's Bret Hart versus the Russians, and we're chanting USA. I don't think, like, no.
It doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't work like that at all. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Anyways, you can check out everybody sitting on the couch in action this weekend, whether you're here in Pittsburgh or up in Buffalo. There is action going down. Christian Noir, you are at Ryse Wrestling this weekend. 3-way match. Your second match back, right?
Second match back.
They know you're coming this time.
I know. Everyone now, people can line up to cheer me willingly, then I'll get to announce, hey, I'll make it shirts too. Would you like those as well?
Oh, fantastic. Back in the merch game. Good to see it. Megan Meyers, you're at Nickel City Wrestling up in the Buffalo area.
Yeah, I sure am.
Excellent. We know Ryse Wrestling is on IndyWrestling.us for VOD. Is Nickel Wrestling on any anything people can check out in Seattle or back here in Pittsburgh?
I don't believe it goes live,
but they got shows afterwards?
Yes.
Excellent. So
I'm seeing a YouTube channel.
They got a YouTube channel.
Yes.
There you go. Look out for that. And see Megan, and good luck in the title defense this weekend.
Thank you.
Katie Arquette is a tough one. She did some cage fighting recently.
But
so,
I'm tough too.
are we going to see you in some cage fighting in the near future? Perhaps that could be an interesting show.
I don't know. Maybe we should ask the people what they want.
People, do you want? I don't even know what that promotion is. Look, we should get you in with them. Mad Mike 483 on the tweets.
Yeah, I tweet about. I will probably at some point be live tweeting my experiences with the Undertaker.
I'm very interested in this
show.
It is. I have some thoughts on this. I feel like we're going to talk about it Monday after everybody's had a chance to dig into this thing.
I may live tweet it from the Mayhem show.
Do it. Do it. Do a little spoiler warning on it when you do it, though.
Yes, I'm
for
full
sure.
spoilers.
Absolutely. It is not the same as Bandersnatch. I will say that.
Oh boy,
I'm
excited.
It is.
Is it closer to Kimmy Schmidt?
It's closer to Kimmy Schmidt. I haven't done I didn't do the interactive Kimmy Schmidt.
Okay, because the interactive Kimmy Schmidt was fun.
But I watched the rest of the series. I love me some Kimmy Schmidt.
You should do the interactive Kimmy Schmidt.
I really should probably. I can't do it on my Apple TV. Jeez. But no, that is fun. If you like some cheese with your wrestling, it is pretty good.
Excellent.
Yes. If you were a big fan of Scooby Doo Goes to WrestleMania.
I love you, Rudy.
The most prominent thing Sin Cara did in his career.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
Speak a lot of English without breaking his body.
He was a cornerstone of that movie.
He
really was.
Focal point.
I own both of those on DVD. That and what was the Undertaker Speed Demon?
Yeah.
One. So this is probably along those lines.
I still need to watch the Jetsons.
What?
And the WWE.
Oh, I did watch. I don't think I purchased that one, but I definitely rented it.
I think I saw bits and pieces of it. Like Big Show was transported, and he was working with Cogswell Cogs, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Then he turned face, then he turned heel, then he turned face.
Yeah, something like that.
He definitely turned heel in it. There was a heel turn by Big Show in the Jetson movie.
And then the online wrestling community starts talking about Big Show's 8 million heel turns. He's doing it in the cartoons too. Can't stand it.
We get Cornette's review of those ones. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us. Next week we will have announcer for ring commentator for both Renegade Wrestling Alliance and 2PW. Tony Kincaid will be joining us on the show next week. We also have we scheduled out the rest of this month. And we have he's got some stuff going up in Canada, I believe. But old time in the area, he used to be a commentator for the IWC before even I went in 2006, I think. Kingdom James will be joining us on the show. That just got scheduled out of nowhere last night on a random tweet. And then the Beastman, Jamaica Beastman, will be back, which means he's going to husk in an accent, I think. But. Have you seen Vacation Beastman pictures on the internet?
I'd rather not.
It is pretty fun. I hate shit. Have you seen these, Mike?
I saw one or two. and I couldn't help but think, I'm like, he's living his life, man.
He is living the good life.
He's
out there with the fiance in Jamaica. And
the scariest part is he's probably living a gimmick out there too.
Yes, he probably is. So, Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Christian, for joining us. Thank you, all of you out in the chat room or checking this later on the podcast for joining us, being part of the Mayhem Nation. We'll see you guys next time. Mayhem out.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.